embarrassing.
But the baby hungry.
Excuse.
Home and the school alone cannot do it. We need everybody. And parents, remember now, train up a child in the way he should. Alright, so when he is old, he will never depart from it. A whole lot of things are happening. And since this COVID issue, parents, we have lost a lot of our children. Because of this same online teaching, when we think the children online learning, they picnic them on different sites. I see something where we never seen we all 50 odd years.
It's called TikTok account, Facebook account, Instagram. These are for adults. Because you have parental content on there that children not supposed to be exposed to in the first place.
People in a society who up there, who you think would have know better, are hitting out against them. I said the songs not do nothing, they do a lot. If you notice, when they go into a community and somebody is killed, or 60 spent shells, one little body, why would you even put 40, 60 gunshots into somebody's body? I am so mad. I am so upset because all of a sudden, children are encouraged to be dons. Back at the class, fully dons. And look at me. And I am saying, parents, don't let the children listen to those things. Because we are here pushing education. We need to reignite the village. So look here, parents, I preach it to you day and I preach it to you night. Don't be selfish. Help somebody along the way. Don't lock up in a fear house and no business with the neighbor over this. Because the neighbor will come to hurt you and your children. Do you know this gentleman? So this is Mr. Jasper Gabriel. He is the principal of Manchester High School.
Good afternoon. It's so wonderful to be here. And Madam Principal gone. I must commend you. The way we are going to reignite the village and make a difference in our communities is through reaching out to parents. Generally, the case is fathers are hardly in the picture. And can I tell you, parents, not only the boys, but the girls also need father presence. But where I'm going is that one of the reasons why our girls succeed so much in netball and our boys and everything in academics, their parents are around. When they are on the court, their parents they perform extra when their parents are around. Because even if you don't think so, they want to impress you. And that's how God created us. And so some of the things that I notice at Manchester, because long time I'm in this thing, many of you parents, you spend a whole heap of money on the bling, the iPhone, and the hair will come off of Amazon, and everything else, and then we come to school and we don't have the money to pay no school fee. We have about near, let's say, 80 out of them out of the 1,800 that give us problems. Almost every single time when you trace it, it goes right back to home. Either father absent, mother absent, both absent, or they're bouncing around with somebody else. But if you're able to sit down with children around a table, for example, and just have dinner, it makes a big difference. It's part of the socialization. And so I've been saying to parents, it's the little things that matter, you know. It's not a whole heap of money, it's not to drive car, it's not to have bling, it's just to be there for your child. These little girls and boys you will see here, you don't know what any of them will become. Somebody was sitting beside Andrew Holness in class. Many of those who end up having to do little thing for the boys at school are because the parents them report them to police. And them have to, they go to court and have to pick the maintenance. Only so they get nothing out. That is worthless. And sometimes the women make it bad too because father doing what they're supposed to do. And you go on like say it's a favor they're granting. Put your hands together for principal and the team down here at Richmond. Can you imagine if this happens right across the country? Because we can tell you straight up, schools alone can't solve the problem. We need partnership. We need the guardians, we need the parents to come in, we can reason together. Now we can find solutions. Because otherwise, the murder and thing is going to continue. Let the teachers get to know you. I tell the parents, I say, you see, when teachers know your children, they do better in school. Simple. Because teachers say, I know your mother. She came and saw me. They look out for them. They look out for their grades. If they come class late, they pull them up. If they get in trouble, they call them up. So make the teachers get to know you. Make the principal get to know you. Make everybody get to know you. You know, that's how we build the partnership. So I wish you well, and I know that the rest of the day's activity will go well.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gabriel. And I just want to know that we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming, sir. My father born with one eye. Focus. That is the one I was looking for.
What three-letter word start with gas? What three-letter word starts with gas?
Yes.
Good afternoon again, parents. We're going to move straight into our award ceremony. We're going to award some parents, and Miss Ellen told you before that all of you are doing what you can. Some need improvement, and some are doing exceptionally well. And so we look at the ones that are doing exceptionally well, and we're going to reward them, and hoping that those who are trying their best will come up to the ones who are doing exceptionally well. All right? So these names came from your student's teacher. In grade 1, our first certificate goes to Pauline Williams, Tuna Myers, Shanika Whittom, grade 2, functions are with a PTA, Miss Latoya McCary, Anthony Morrison, Shernan Wood, Miss Antoinette Woodley, Miss Tanya Gordon, Abigail Broomfield, Alwyn Smith, Perlene Robinson, Perlene Robertson.
Yeah, friends, so here we see the mothers playing football and their children are on the side. We have a few fathers in the place. Children are there cheering on their moms. And here we have the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper! Yeah, so I'm just giving a piece of the action right here at the Richmond Primary School. Hey guys, well, you know who it is. I'm here again, and I'm present at the Richmond Primary School in Manchester, in the district of Richmond. So with me here, I have the principal, and she's going to tell us what is happening here on the grounds today.
Good afternoon. I am Annie Barrett Elliott. Well, today we have some fathers on the corners. These are fathers who we have not been in touch with. Some have not seen their 11-year-old children like for 10 years or 10 and a half years. These are fathers who we do not get at PTAs. They do not come to school. They don't call the children. They don't show up for them. Some of them have seen them just once. Some of them have just heard their names. And so the guidance counselor went on a hunt for them. So she went into the hills, into the valleys with the team and searched for them and brought them to school. And we're hoping that we will have them from now on. Today we really dress up the place for them. You know, when you're having a guest, we went all out and we decorated, we dress up the place. As you will see, we did some finger food for them. We did real liquor, right? And we chit chat. We listened to their problems. We had psychologists coming in. We have Ministry of Education, the guidance department coming in, gave them the psychosocial session. We have male principals from high schools in Manchester, like we had Mr. Jasford Gabriel from Manchester High. We had Mr. Paul Grant from Belfield High. We had Mr. Davis from Mayday High. We had Mr. Britton from the Carteret College. We also had our vice chair, who happens to be the VP at Belfield High, to name just a few. We had ministers, we had police officers, we had a wide cross section of Jamaica celebrating with us. We had fathers from the community who are fathers but not fathers of children of Richmond. We had fathers from all over the place. And so today we are so happy. We are victorious because we are moving from 3. We usually see like 3 parents, 3 fathers at PTA or so. Today we had over 40 of them, and they have committed to continue coming to school.
Okay guys, so you heard it right here from the principal, and it's the afternoon now and the event is over, but I was here early and I have all the clips just for you. So let's see what's happening over here.
Thank you, Mrs. Smith. I think I might know her. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
All right, it's so good to be here this afternoon. And I want to engage your thoughts for a few minutes. I want to address particularly the fathers who are here today. Fathers in the house? Big up, man. Big up for that, fathers. Big up. All right, so the theme for Parent Month is reigniting the village, right? And so 2 words come to mind: reignite and the word village. So what is the village then? Huh? People? People? Small community? Family? Community members. Absolutely, right? The church. Sports club. Right? Even those gathered at the bar and they talk about life and how hard life is. So anything that offers a kind of support, right? A kind of support system, an outlet where you can talk and let out what is inside, that's a village. First village. And the first village to me is the family. Fathers, you are role models. The boys especially look to the fathers as a role model. And in most of the situation, the boys end up doing the trade or the profession that their father is. There are some guys in communities now in society. They abuse their girlfriend physically, boxer, kicker, thumper, para kind of need. And sometimes, not say sometimes,
When you check the home, it's what the child sees in the home. So the child watches how daddy treats mommy. If daddy treats mommy like a queen, that guy will observe. And when he gets into his relationship, that is how he treats his girlfriend or his spouse. And I understand the context, man, that there are times that you and the mother of your child might no longer be living together. It does not mean that the little child that both of you bring together can't be taken care of. I am saying, men, even if the child is not living with you, you can be the role model the same way to the child. Sports day, as much as you can, come out with your son and your daughter run. The second thing, the girl models the father of her relationship. If the father is admirable and kind and loving, especially to his or her mother, when she gets into a relationship and her young man treats her a particular way, she will say no, because I did not see my father treating my mother like that. Studies have also said that when daddy is around, daddy instills a level of discipline. Children tend to obey daddy because daddy commands respect. Daddy sometimes just have to look at you and everybody can't stand up. It doesn't mean that daddy must flash lightning and arrow thunder, you know. It means that daddy commands a respect of order and discipline. And even from the babies in the womb, the baby learns to respond to daddy's touch. So daddy can still rub the belly, you know. And the child is distinguishing the touch of mommy as opposed to daddy. So when the child is born, the child is kind of used to stimulation, right? Used to daddy, right? But when daddy is there beside the bedside, the child picks up who is daddy even from early and who is mommy, right? It is important. So what happens if daddy is not a part of the village?
I am your guidance counselor, Roxanne Hutchinson Merchant. And I want you to put your hands together for yourself. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud to see so many fathers blessing the Richmond Primary School compound.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. What a way to look good. Children, I want you to put your hands together for your fathers. Let me just add my bit of welcome to you. It is so good to see you. We have daddies that we have never seen. We have granddads that we have never seen. Today, it is Fawdaz from the corners. We're not going to disappoint you. Welcome to Richmond Primary. We have a lot in store for you. Behind the matches going on, I know you will, from time to time, look to see what is happening. Mixing what you want. So if you want a little bit of alcohol in it, you will get it. If you want no alcohol at all, you will get it just the same. Alright? So I'm calling on the persons who are taking the orders to come right along. So ladies, it's your time.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Elliott. Good afternoon, gentlemen, ladies, and children. Come on, put your hands together for yourself. I am going to pull out the men somewhat, ladies, so please understand. If you're a confident man, stand up and say, yeah, man. Oh my goodness, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Yeah, man, come sit down, please, and sit down. You're a confident man. I want to challenge you as fathers to see your responsibility as a very important thing. Being there for the child financially is very good. I feel like I'm losing it. But I want you to also be there for your child socially. How many of you play football with your son? Some of you too busy. How many of you sit down and play games with your daughter? Sometimes you're just too busy. But I'm telling you, it goes a far way when a daddy plays a game with the child. It brings motivation. It allows that child to feel confident. But it does something else when you show up at a PTA meeting with your daughter or your son, or show up at a report day. It does something for that child. It brings confidence and allows that child to believe that, of course, my father is not just a donor in my life or somebody who I look to for money, but he's somebody who wants to see to it that I grow holistically. Let it be said that you stand up for your children, you're the protector for your children, you be there for them emotionally, you cry with them, you support them, you express your love to them. How many of you tell your son that me love your son? Lord God, are you shy gentlemen? Say, yeah man, me tell him. Come on, shout it out loud and say, yeah man, me tell him. You see, the problem that I observe even as a teacher is that our boys are growing up not being loved by many parents. And part of the reason they go into society and misbehave is because they don't know what it feels like to receive a fatherly hug. Fatherly hug I'm talking about. But there is this homophobic culture in Jamaica that we don't love man. Well, if you have a son and you don't love your son, something wrong with you. You must show love to your son, and there must be emotional connection. That is not just something where you just do because you feel like doing it. But when you hug your son must feel the genuineness. Not true? I know that daddy got me back. Be proud to be a father. Be proud to represent your children at PTA. It's not a female thing. Look, real man must go to PTA. Come on, gentlemen, and say yes. Yes. Come on, say yes. Real man must attend report day. Come on, gentlemen, say yes. Come on, clap your hands and say yes. Come on, clap your hands and say yes. So I am challenging you, gentlemen, in this parent month, and make the difference at this school. Show up sometime and just check up on your child. I know you're working hard to bring in the finances, but sometimes an emotional touch is more important than $1 million. Oh Lord, I wonder if I'm reaching you. I wonder if I'm reaching you. As a man, turn to the next man and say, you hear? An emotional touch is sometimes better than $1 million. Gentlemen, if you agree with me, stand up again and say, yeah man. Come on, represent the man. Stand up again and say, yeah man. Come on, say yeah man. Yeah man. And gentlemen, I am challenging you that you must make the difference. A word that is spelled impossible. Yes? A word that is spelled impossible. We know that word, that's true? Sometimes when the bills, what do you say? It's impossible to deal with it. It's impossible to treat with it, that's true? But if you put an apostrophe between the I and the M, the conversation changes. I wish I had a board, I'll show you. Just an apostrophe between the I and the M. And it's no longer impossible. What is it, sir? What is it? I am possible. What is it, ma'am? I am possible. Gentlemen, stand up and lift up your hand and say, I am possible. The excuses. Be there for your child. And put away the flimsy excuses as to why you have to be there. Nothing is wrong if you take a day off from work. Work will still go on. But I have to take today to make sure that my child's education, the book list is sorted. I have to take today to make sure that the uniform is sorted.
Who is sitting at the table? Dr. Clifton Reed, and you're going to be hearing from him, and he said, don't come to talk in English. He come to have a chit chat with you because they are on where? The Pandit? The Pandit? Alright, so forming arts group, are you ready? Yes! Let's have them. Put your hands together to welcome
Shirley, this nothing more than a rich man. Really? $1,500? No. By the way, 2 great business and it done. Be sure. Channel. You better get that now. When I know something, just go from me, everyone I got, I got 1,554. That's what you do. Like, give me back, show that money to me now, run me out of the house. So, can I take back your money? No, brother, you cannot take back the money because I'm a son, you know, play on my part, you see me? When I take back the money, you know, brother, you can't take it back, you can't take it back. Brother, now make no stress me. Alright. I saw you. Yes, brother, not work hard, brother, because I want the extra money to my son, brother. Alright. Come now, we are going, isn't it? Yeah. You look good at now, wow. Surely, they earn more money from my boy this week. Huh? I appreciate what you're doing for me. Man, 1 minute. Drive hard. Soon get better. Come on, man. Come. No, friend, mama. You are born with supper. Yeah, stay night evening, yeah, brother. Run through here. Yeah, man. Alright, drop on the money now. There it goes. Give him money. Oh, yo. Give him money. Oh. Give him money, man. Give him money. Please, put on the money. Put it on. No. Oh, man, give him money. Oh, very nice, thief, man. I'm killing money. Money, brother.
The first time we call you, you get me hungry. I want to get nothing. You just want to get them started with you see.
Excuse, don't make me embarrassed.
But the baby hungry.
Excuse. Them take care of the kids then. Alright, let me ask you something. When you give me one spot, man, pity them, one behind them, brother. Move fast, man. We're not keep up with them. We're not keep up with them. So weird. So that means that the customer come give me while no one while some can't get known. Yes, I appreciate it because some can't get known and the same people turn I'm going to take care of them. Oh, we understand. Shirley, come back again. Here. Thanks. You alright?
Yes, I'm alright. Wait,
look how me again, I appreciate it because some people are getting known. Alright. See, Daddy, let's try never to go. Alright, so that was our performing arts group, and it took us 1 day to do it.
They did the practice yesterday. Put your hands together for them. Real life situation. We have a little challenge. We have a little challenge, right? I want 6 daddies over here and 6 daddies over here. We will not have some liquor to get. 6 daddies over here and 6 over here. You know that the daddies don't come forward, you know. You have to represent. Okay, so we have 12 balloons over here and we have 12 over here. What you're going to do now? You're going to blow the balloons and you are going to make a tower. Go! Music man! So if you want more tape, you can get it.
Messages that you're sending to the children. Right? It's very simple exercise. It's powerful. Powerful. So I want to first of all start by inviting you all as fathers to clap yourselves for being here this afternoon, this morning. So invited us here for one of many reasons that will help us to understand that we as fathers have a role to play in our children's lives. I know that we're busy working and stuff like that, but when it comes to actually being there emotionally and actually being there present, actually being there present, you know, to play with them, to show them that we love them, show them that we care about things that they care about. So just to invite us here so that we can rock with them and just have fun time with them. So I think this goes back to what necessary from that perspective.
Lord, man. That's what we did. This will be you. I'm a cousin. Got it. Iman miserable. That is the moment. This time I follow my cousin. Remember the invention? That is as I'm come. I have to hold it for subjects. And that wife. Yes, sir. And I found it. The other principal was the uncle. So I found it. When this little man miserable and his mother, nobody to represent him. We have to. Now where I come from. We have to represent him. So he's a role man. So if him cannot part, think that your mommy come and nobody come. You have to come. So make we do the right, you know. You can we do. There you see. So we are. Far away. And yes.
What evidence shows it is a very important point, right? Because it is not every time that violence has that taking place. Also, that reason, one required to make life could have died, absolutely can't be here. What the evidence and the research shows, what is important is that the father of the figure. You understand what I'm saying? Earlier. Early on, I think the principal was speaking to a person who didn't know the guy was the father. He was here, there was a stepfather. What research shows is that father figure that is important. You don't have to be right with the father. Just play the role of father is what is important.
Good afternoon. After leave now, my time is up, but I have some here somewhere. This morning you wake up from 4 o'clock. Daddy, remember me, you have to go to school today. Somewhere as a Sunday I'm coming. I reach over the gate and jump out the car. And just run out. Daddy, you're here. Daddy, you're here.
Nice to be a father and give thanks to be here. Knowing that I have a child coming here and do one and week. I still feel good. And I appreciate to see the father standing out today. Show a lot of love, you know. I know that we love our people. Let's up all of the father in my love.
I believe this program this evening is geared to every fathers who are weak to be heard.
Just to support for the play a role for our children as a father, initially.
Good afternoon, everyone. I believe that this program was put in place to remind us that we need to get back to what it was, where a village grew a child.
I think the first rule of a father is security. You have to ensure that you secure your family, including your children.
It's gonna show love. Your kids and me, you know, grow with love and all these things. So the show of love is an important role.
Looking at the attendance of the fathers for today, what has been done to get the attendance of the fathers today, to get their attention, for us to sacrifice to be here. What was done for us to sacrifice to be here? One of them in which the environment, right? Well, we have teams around the back here. We have food, we have liquor.
So if you want to guarantee that your students do well, come to the PTA, come speak to the teachers, the principals, get more involved in your life as a kid. And there's another reason why we need to, as fathers, participate. You look around you in society and see what is happening, right? We need the better role models from our fathers and dads in school. And so it is absolutely critical that you be not only in the lives of your kids, but you come to school and get involved with their, talk to the teachers. How are they doing? What can I do at home? How can I encourage them? How can I make sure they do well?
Which principal is this? Mayday High. You don't know your name, but you know say Mayday High, right? So we have these principals celebrating with us as well. Out of today's program, those children whose fathers, Mr. Britton from the Carteret College is also here. Vice Principal of the Carteret College is also here celebrating with us this afternoon. I want you to put your hands together for these educators.
Come on, gentlemen. Fathers, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, man. Listen to me. I want to tell you that this is a big thing. You know, they always, I don't know if you realize, man, that when it is Mother's Day, it's a big celebration. Huh? But when it comes to Father's Day, it's like we don't exist. Listen to me, we're going to change that. The truth. We have to change that. Because children cannot be here without us. So we are equally important as women. The truth. Huh? But you know where we miss the mark? Is that many of us, we fall down on our responsibility. Alright, Brazil score. Brazil score. Oh yeah. Alright, that's 2 love now. Take that and listen to the other presenter. Right? And all that we have said, it is true. But did you know, gentlemen, that the Bible says in Proverbs, that what? Train up a child in what? And when he or she is old, what? But the training is not only for the mother alone. The training is for the fathers too. In Proverbs 13, what did I say? Proverbs what? 13. Read what? I think it's chapter 20. Verse 20 says, a good man. What kind of man? What kind of man? Are you a good man? Are you good men? Yes. So a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Hello. Did you hear that? If you're a good man, This afternoon, raise your hands for me. Yeah, man. So a good man leaves on what? An inheritance for his children. So in the airport, all of us here have to set things right for our children. So we need to create generational what? Wealth. So we need to stop drinking at the rum bars. Stop weed smoking and wasting our money. We need to start thinking about what? The inheritance of our children's children. You know who's a priest? The priest is the man who what? Call the family together and say, hey, we're going to have devotion. No. When you are asleep, get up. Devotional time right now. So when you're going to set a time at 6 o'clock in the morning, if you can't do it in the morning, you do it in the evening. Gentlemen, I'm encouraging you to have what? Family what? Devotion. What is it called? Family devotion. Family devotion. Then tell us that we're not good. And tell us that we work. That's not true. And tell us that we are beat up. That is not true. But for those who are good fathers, we are going to start now. Ensure that our children go to church, Saturday or Sunday. We have the family altar where our children will come every morning with the missus and we say, you boy, you want school every morning, read me 5 verses from Proverbs or 3 verses from Psalm 24. That's true. And you just read, and at least by doing that, they will begin to appreciate the spiritual value. Because when men talk, when men are at home, children conform. But you have some men who are big men, but they are only people. Big old people. A woman knows things. Men must what? Be the fathers of the home. The truth be told that many of us don't grow with our parents telling us, saying, I love you. But today's children, they need that. They need that. They need the assurance that he loves them.
Put our hands together again for our principal, Mr. Grant. Real talk. The children, please come quickly, Mr. Selector. We want the daddy-child dance. Take your child. Take your children. If mommy is here, take mommy as well.
Fathers, good afternoon. It's really great for us to be here, and after Mr. Grant has spoken, I told him that I don't need to say anything else because if I do so, it will spoil the wonderful speech that he gave. And therefore, I will not be speaking for long. I am going to try to be like what they say, the ideal length of a woman's dress, which should be long enough to cover the basics, but short enough to keep you interested. So that's basically what I will be doing this afternoon. So I want to commend Mrs. Barrett and her team for organizing this event. It's a story, if you've never heard about it, it's a story that God made the earth and rested. God made man and rested. And then God made woman. And since then, neither God nor man has rested. As like I say, that's going around. But the point is this, gentlemen, is that you have a very significant responsibility. It's critical that you take care of your children, because I'm going to tell you 2 things. One, nobody can bring you as much joy as your children. And the next thing is that nobody can bring you as much pain as your children. And I have some boys at school who play cricket. And recently, more than one, but one specifically was called to play for Jamaica. And
his father called his mother and said, how comes my boy going off the island to play cricket for Jamaica and he never called me and tell me? And guess what happened? It was his sister who heard about it on the radio. We hear the sweet part now. The boy is 17 and he left that boy when he was 3 months. 3 months! And now that he is playing cricket for Jamaica, he has suddenly appeared to be the father that he was supposed to be. And we don't want that. And I tell you something, because I have so many students at school, our boys, so many of them, even my cricket team, very few of them, I can call their father. But everything they do, they come to me, because they see me as their father. And what my little son, he's big now, he's 16, and every day he's leaving us. He said, bye mommy, bye daddy, love you mommy, love you daddy. And you have to turn back now and say, love you too. Because some men are afraid to tell their boys that they love them. And because of that, they grow up with this complex of not being able to love and to love purely and truly. Don't be afraid to hug your sons and your daughters. And the doctor told you already, if you don't, men, there are certain times when the girls need the love of their fathers. And if they don't find it in you, they're going to find it somewhere else. And when they start to do that, you don't have to sort of things. You must be there for your children. It's very important to wear a jacket, but it's better you wear a jacket, you see, and have your suit, and it don't belong to you. More than wear the jacket when the child is yours and you don't own it. It's better if you own a child that is not yours and take care of the child than to not own your own child. If you go out in man anywhere, you see men walking around with the babies, taking them to nursery, taking them to school, and all of that, and I want to commend you for that. There are men who leave their families and go about their business, and when they get old and sick, the same children that they leave are the ones who come, because now you're young and strong, but you're not going to remain that way all the time. And you are going and the children are coming, so it's important that you develop that kind of relationship with your children. So if the mother even turn the child against you, the child will know that you are there. And if the mother turn the child against you, and you go about your business, don't do that. Still put yourself in the child's life, irrespective of what the mother does, because you have a responsibility. And a mother cannot be a father. I remember when I got married, and I said this in my speech, that there was a friend I have who said, you never get married to a nurse because he's going to have a problem with the night call. And he's not going to get married to a bank teller because he might have a problem with the deposits and the withdrawals. And he's not going to get married to a telephone operator because they're going to say, your 3 minutes are up. So that is why I got married to a teacher. Because when you get married to a teacher, they say do it over and over until you get it wrong. And if you get it right, they give you more work to do. So that is basically what I want to say, man, that it's important that you take care of your children. Play with the children. That is important, you know, play with their children. Alright? And have become very aggressive because they are not getting the love and affection that they need. And we feel that the only way we can get things done, resolve conflict, is through fighting. We need to stop that. And gentlemen, I'm asking you today, the parents for my many high school students when you see them on the streets. God bless you, gentlemen. Congratulations. And don't make this the only day. Please make sure you come back to school. And when the men come, you see the difference? I bet this school never live with so before. I see them have Joan out there, so you know the kind of thing that men bring is different from when women. I can ask Miss Annie, I'm sure she's happy to see the kind of vibes that the men bring to the table. So gentlemen, pick up yourselves, give yourselves a big round of applause, and thank you very much. God bless you.
Let me say a warm welcome to you all, and it's a pleasure being here. I just heard a while ago that you have about 106 students and staff, 116, and I was really amazed when I saw the students up there dancing with their fathers, and the fathers were not ashamed to come out and dance. I saw this gentleman here, boy, the way we hug him that tight, I tell you, that even breeze couldn't come through the two of them. And that's the love that we want to show, right? And I just want to encourage you fathers to, you know, stay the course. When I was growing up, I always said to myself, you know, I am not going to make anybody father my children. I am going to be the one who stand up for them, right? And so I want to encourage you on the right path. So continue to do what you're doing. Support the children. Make sure you're always there for them. Be good role models for them and make sure you always support them to the best of your ability. Make sure you give them all the resources that they need to excel in whatever way. We don't know what they're going to turn out to be, but make sure it is not because of you that they don't turn out to be the doctors and the lawyers and whatever it is, whatever ambitions they have, right? They must be able to achieve because you are there to support them. So once again I say, big up to you for being here. I love the vibes that you're carrying out and respect, enough respect to you. And respect to the school for putting on such an event like this. Fawdaz on the card. Thank you. And stepfather too, no problem with that man, no problem. Because sometimes we have to step in and do a job, right? Yes. And the fathers are going to get no use. So we have to step in and step up with somebody when you're not in there, you know?
There's a place give her a dance. People like you. The streets are made more. Come forward, man. When you face
Alright. I'm coming all the way from Spalding every month to be with you, fathers. And I want you to know that you are special. I see father carrying their children to school. I see father dropping their children at church. We are doing well, man. And sometimes they make we look like we don't do nothing. But we know we are doing something. One of the things that we must learn and we have to do, regardless of what we believe in, is that fathers have a responsibility to lead their children to God. Alright? So you must be able to call your children and pray with them. If you have a family, your responsibility is to call them to pray. Apart from security and financial help. So we're going to be praying at this time. So let us pray. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and grief to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer.
Everybody that has organized this event, we really and truly appreciate it. Also would like to say thanks to Mr. Grant, also Mr. Davis, Mr. Britton, and also Mrs. Elliott for allowing this event to happen right here at Richmond Primary. We also really are truly thank God as well for helping us to come. We know we as fathers we have to be working
very hard to take care of the family. And we really and truly thank God for allowing us to make the time so that we can come here and benefit. And also our children will see the wonderful example that we have made, and they will also follow. Thank you very much to everybody. Yes, Lord.
Yes, guys, so with us here we have...
I'm the guidance counselor of Richmond Primary School. My name is Roxanne Hutchinson Merchant.
So just give us a little synopsis of how you get here with the idea and everything.
Okay. For the past 5 to 6 years, I've been the guidance counselor, and I found out that most of our students are living without their father. They are from single homes. And so this drove me to come up with this idea to get our fathers to be involved.
Okay, and I see that the event turned out really good because the fathers, they are pleased with the event. Some of them saying that they want more events like this in the future. Will we have another event similar to this?
Yes, we will have another event or more events pertaining to this, because we have students here who still did not see their father. So we have a little more work to do. We have to go back out in the field, see if we can find those fathers who did not show up, and to continue to encourage those who showed up.
Okay, and fathers, we're asking you to please support your children in their schools, and we know that fathers play a very important role in their kids' lives. So for those who are playing their role, stay strong and keep it going. Thank you, our guidance counselor here at Richmond Primary, and stay safe, alright?
Thank you. You stay safe too.